Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZERK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I am going to be bringing you guys the best players to use your 89 to 90 overall power pass on. Now, I'm actually recording this video about like an hour and a half after my video just went live of the MUT levels 51 to the MUT levels 60 rewards. So if you guys haven't seen the video, make sure you guys go and check it out. Also, know over exactly how I did it, like the quickest way to actually level up. It's currently 9:40 p.m. That video went up, I think, at like 8. So make sure you guys go check the video out if you haven't seen it already. With that being said, though, I do want to go over the players I think you guys should use this on. And I have to say, my pick of who I'm actually going to be going with, and in general, I think this is, obviously it's the highest overall one, but by far and away, this power-up pass can lock up a couple positions for you for the rest of the year. And I'll go over that a little bit more, but there's a lot of things you guys need to keep in mind when you're using your power-up passes. First off, make sure you go with someone you're going to want to use for a while. Because, of course, the thing is, yes, a power pass does help you by not having to go out and purchase that card, the 90 or the 89 overall card. But you got to think, when you power up a card, you're using a ton of training to power it up still. So if you take that power pass off because you want to replace that player with someone else, then you're going to have to unpower that card all the way up. At least, you don't have to, but you more than likely will if you're going to be replacing that card. So you're going to lose half the training that you put into these cards anyways. Make sure you know what you're doing. You want to go with the right player. Also, keep in mind, there's no way to find out where your power pass is, so please write down somewhere in your phone, on a notepad, whatever, who you put these power passes on. I promise you it'll become in handy way later down the road. With that being said, though, let's get my list of the best players to use this bad boy on. So let's start off this list with a couple of MUT superstars. Now, something you guys need to keep in mind, this may be why, maybe it's not the actual best pick right now, but maybe later down the road, with these MUT superstars, when you power them up, if you want to power up Odell Beckham Jr., right? The power-up card will not have abilities. So this OBJ, the superstar card, does have Rack 'em Up. He has Streak Specialist, Double Move Elite, and Cross Specialist already on the card. So you can use a power pass on him, but he will not have the abilities. But I think OBJ is honestly one of the better receivers currently in the game. And not just that, but also it's a depth position. So with wide receivers, you can always keep them at wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5, wide receiver 3, whatever. The thing is with this power pass, you might not want to use it on just a depth position player, but I do believe Odell will be getting upgrades, quite frequently over there with the Cleveland Browns. Probably get another card here within the next month and a half or so. And this 89 OBJ is still one of the best cards in the game, but it might not be the total best pick as of right now, but I definitely like Odell for this pick as well. Now, I do want to go over one more MUT superstar, and that's actually Patrick Mahomes. Still, one of the best QBs in the game right now. Now, of course, he doesn't get Escape Artist, and again, if you power him up, he's going to lose his abilities. But Mahomes, you guys already know, he was an MVP this past year, and he looks like he could also repeat his MVP this year with how good he's actually been playing. Patrick Mahomes will continuously get new upgrades this year, and when he does, they will always be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. So if you want to use a power pass right now on 90 Mahomes, you still have a debate to say Mahomes is totally worth using this power pass on right now because he's still one of the best QBs in the game. Now, yes, he doesn't have the speed, even doesn't have the accuracies of Steve Young, but of course you power him up, his deep will be the same, throw under pressure the same, throw on the run's better. Doesn't have Escape Artist right now, but if you want to use it on Mahomes, it's definitely not a terrible idea. Now, I will say I'm not a big fan of using power passes on offensive linemen, but Kevin Mawai is a beast, and the reason I think it's not a terrible idea to put it on Kevin Mawai and use it on an offensive lineman is because he is pretty dang good to the point where you probably won't need to upgrade him, won't need to, you might want to, might not need to upgrade for him for a while. And also, they literally just released another center in Jason Kelce, who's a 91 overall. Compare him here to Kevin Mawai, you guys can see, in terms of pass blocking, it's not even close. Kevin Mawai is definitely way better. Run blocking is still really close. He's got a 90 run block, 89 run block power, 88 run block finesse. He's got better strength than 88. His awareness isn't as high. It's only 88, but you can see the pass block, 87 over 84. Pass power is way better. Pass block finesse is one better as well. Now speed, he still keeps up. He's only 2 speed less than Jason Kelce with 1 less acceleration as well. I think if you want to use your power pass on Kevin Mawai, first up, you get him over 91 run block, and his pass block will then be an 88. I'm pretty sure when it comes to pass blocking and run blocking as well, the thresholds are 90. So if you just put the right chemistries on Kevin Mawai, which would be like any sort of passing one, I think like Go Deep or West Coast both give you pass block. If you can get it up, get him to 90 pass block, he has the passing threshold and he'll have the run blocking threshold. You really don't need to upgrade from him until we start getting maybe 92, 93 overall centers, which is probably going to be about another month, month and a half, maybe even 2 months, which is a good amount of time to have a power pass on a card. Maybe not the flashiest pick, but still get one of the best centers in the game, and that's about 245K, actually about 270K, you're going to be saving on. Now, the next player I think you guys could potentially use a power pass on is not going to be Christian McCaffrey, but I just want to showcase to you guys, this is a 90 overall Christian McCaffrey versus my 89 overall Dalvin Cook. This is not even powered up Dalvin Cook, which powered up means +1 to everything. Dalvin Cook has 88 speed with 89 excel, 91 agility, 84 carrying. He's got a 63 catch, admittedly so not as good as Christian McCaffrey, but he's got 84 looseness with 22 better trucking, and his break tackle is an 87. Now, will there be some better running backs come out pretty soon? Yeah, probably. Dalvin Cook is still one of the best running backs in the game at this moment, though. I definitely think he's amazing. 91 agility. In terms of stiff arm, he does have a 78 stiff arm, which is better than Christian McCaffrey. 83 spin, 87 juke move. Plus, you don't have to power him up, and he gets evasive. If you power him up, he gets +1 to everything, and he'll have evasive chemistry, which means he also gets up to 90 acceleration when you add that +1. His agility will be the same as Christian McCaffrey. I think, in my personal opinion, besides Gale Sayers, out of all the running backs that I've used, all the running backs that I've faced, besides Gale Sayers and Bo Jackson, Dalvin Cook is running back number 3 in the game right now. I think that card is incredibly, incredibly good, and I don't even have him powered up. So if you're looking for a running back, I'd recommend Dalvin Cook for now. Of course, Mud Heroes promo should be coming out probably within maybe 2 weeks or so. I'd expect to get a bunch of new running backs, and then of course we do have the Most Feared promo. So if you want to use Dalvin Cook for just a little bit, it's not a terrible idea, but again, you will lose half the training when you power it up. Still, Dalvin Cook is going to be really, really good for the next month or 2 months. Now, this one will save you a ton of coins. Julio Jones going for 460,000 coins. If you guys want to use a power pass on him, I can see why. The card's pretty dang good. 87 speed, 92 jumping, 86 catching with an 88 catch in traffic. He also has 88 spec catch, 90 short, 89 medium, 85 deep route running with an 86 acceleration. He also has a 90 agility there with a 46 run block. His spin and juke is 74 and 82. Julio Jones is great. He's 6'3", 88 catch in traffic, 88 spec catch, great route running, great jumping. Really good receiver. One of the best in the game right now. Go about 450K. This will save you a lot of coins. Another player in literally the same team of the week is Darius Slay. I think you guys could definitely look into using Darius Slay. Now, you guys see, I actually have Darius Slay. Comparing it to Willie Brown, the 89 speed and 88 excel is just so clutch right now, having that good a speed. Plus, he has 91 zone. The threshold is 90 zone and 90 man, I believe. So, Darius Slay already has the zone coverage threshold. Really, really good. And I've honestly thought about powering him up as well. And just to show you guys, between him and Desmond Trufant, who is actually a cheaper option here, I don't know. It's really tough here. It really depends on your team, I guess. But Slay already hits the zone coverage threshold. He's got 2 better speed, same acceleration, better play rec. It's really up to you on who you want to go with. Both these guys, I think, are pretty good picks. Personally, though, that +2 speed, I'm going with Slay. The next player I'm going to suggest to you guys is another QB, but it's actually not Lamar Jackson. You guys know Lamar Jackson actually can't get power up because he doesn't have power up, so you can't use a power pass on him. But Steve Young, currently, you can still argue, is the best QB in the game. In terms of accuracy, Steve Young has got 90 short, 90 medium, and 87 deep. That is better passing than Mike Vick, better passing than Lamar Jackson, and I believe even better passing, you guys already saw, than Patrick Mahomes. Steve Young is really, really good. Now, of course, right now, if you powered up Steve Young as well, you can get Escape Artist, which, if you didn't know, Escape Artist literally between Lamar Jackson, Steve Young, Mike Vick. If you have got Escape Artist on them all, I'm pretty sure the speed is not different at all behind the line of scrimmage. Once you pass the line of scrimmage, yes, you'll see the big difference between 90 speed and 82 speed. For me, though, I would much rather have 4 more short, 8 more medium, and 5 more deep accuracy with Steve Young, rather than take Lamar Jackson at QB, which you can't even power up. Yes, he can get Escape Artist, but so can 91 overall Steve Young. I plan on keeping Steve Young until we get another QB that has at least the same throwing stats as Steve Young, and that is faster. I need to have at least the same throwing stats or somewhat similar. I know Lamar Jackson is close, but that 8 medium is just too big for me. I've played against Lamar Jackson. If you can slow him down in the run game, he can't really pass all that great. So Steve Young, definitely really good, and in my opinion, yes, Patrick Mahomes will get more upgrades. That's another thing you kind of want to go with here. Do you want to go with Steve Young for the time being, who might only be good for the next month, or go with Patrick Mahomes, who might get a card within the next month? With Steve Young being a legend, he more than likely won't get another card until maybe a month and a half, 2 months down the road, maybe even in December. I believe he got one last year in December. I want to say he had a Christmas ghost card for some reason. I'm pretty sure he did. I think Steve Young could potentially get a card down the road, but for now, he's not going to get another upgrade for a while. So it's really up to you. Go with right now, or go with Mahomes and kind of hold on to him for now, but I love Steve Young. Now, my final pick for you guys, and I will say as well, Travis Kelce actually is on my list, the Signature Series. Unfortunately, I cannot find him up on the auction block, of course. But 90 overall Lawrence Taylor, you guys already know LT is a monster. And let me tell you guys this right now. Me, personally, I am going to be using my Power Pass on Lawrence Taylor. He's going for 370,000 coins right now. And when I tell you, whenever Lawrence Taylor gets a new card, I pick him up. That's just how it goes. LT gets a new card, boom, he's on the squad. Because he's just that glitchy. I will literally use this Lawrence Taylor card until he gets a new card. I don't care if some better rights and linebackers come out. Because if you guys used Lawrence Taylor last year, right, use a legend card, then Thanksgiving promo, he actually got a card last year, which is pretty good chance he could get one again this year. He has like the past 2 or 3 years, I believe. So Lawrence Taylor, if he gets a new card in November, I'll use this card all the way up until November because this LT is an amazing pass rusher. 85 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 strength, 90 power move, 86 block shed. And that Thanksgiving Lawrence Taylor last year literally was the best pass rusher in the game for me personally, the best pass rusher in the game up until Lawrence Taylor got a new card. And then I picked a new Lawrence Taylor. It's just that simple. You get LT, you keep him all year, boom. You do not need a new outside linebacker all year long, as long as you have pass rushing, of course. I think Lawrence Taylor, to me, is the best pick because I know for a fact I will never unpower up Lawrence Taylor. So keeping LT on the squad, I won't ever lose half the training that I use to power the card up because, like I said, I literally will never unpower up Lawrence Taylor, and he's going for 370K, one of the more expensive picks. Now, if you guys want to go ahead, and, I mean, you can as well if you want to, go through and use any of these cards from this series. Redux, of course, but they're a lot cheaper. You know, Cameron Jordan's $225, Christian McCaffrey $285, Devontae Adams, Eddie Jackson. I personally am not a big fan of really a majority of these cards. I do like the Travis Kelce. Unfortunately, you can't use it on, you know, Bo Jackson, Patrick Willis, those guys because they're 91s. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this video did help you guys out. Let me know down below who you guys will be going with. Personally, I'm going with LT. I'm going to use it right now, actually. Go ahead and sell this man. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.